hands together for the very funny Seamus Murphy. Let him have it!
Hello. So I just got in a new relationship recently, and thank you, two people. It's going pretty well because we're at that stage in a new relationship where she hasn't figured out exactly how trashy I am yet. And that's good. She thinks my worst is when she'll catch me eating the entire box of family-sized pasta from the pot with the wooden spoon on my couch in my underwear on a weekday morning. And it's not. My worst happened, I think it happened on my birthday. I couldn't tell you for sure because it's called blackout for a reason. But it was one of those mornings like, went out drinking, I woke up on the couch and I was like, okay, did I throw up? And if so, where? Can we think about where? And so I went to the bathroom and I didn't see puke on the way, but what I did see, I had brown stuff all in my beard. And it wasn't puke because I know what scraping puke out of facial hair feels like because I'm a horrible person. But no, so I'm peeling it out and it's brown, it's malleable, and some fell in my mouth. And it was very sweet. It was very sweet, kind of salty. I think it's because I sweat that night. But I was like, if this wasn't melted on my face, I might enjoy this. And so hours go by and I'm like, that was a Reese's cup. And here's what happened. I totally Nancy Drew'd it for you guys. So last night, the night before, someone gave me a Reese's cup, because that's my favorite candy, and I unwrapped it as you do with a Reese's cup. And something went wrong en route from hand to mouth, the distance of not that far. And I timed it up just like NASA does when they land satellites on meteors. And so the trajectory matched up, so when I fell asleep, I would land on the Reese's cup. And so the Reese's cup had 10 hours to spot weld to my face. And it really fucked me up. I didn't eat Reese's for 3 days after that. And that doesn't happen to people that have their life figured out. And so I'm glad my girlfriend doesn't realize that. And I blame it on my hometown. I'm from a real trashy town. Yeah. Trashy. I'm from Oneonta, New York. Woo! Oh. So you guys know about Oneonta. I articulated that so much because normally down here when I say Oneonta, people are like, oh, Coney Island, nice. It's not, fuck you. But much like New York City, Oneonta's economy is based solely on liquor and pizza. And so an average night is you go out to the bars, you get drunk, you get pizza, you pass out, and you repeat, right? It's every day. And it doesn't matter if it's a Monday or if it's a Tuesday, it's every day. And that being said, pizza places that are lit up at night are my bat signal. I'm like, this isn't the pizza that I deserve right now, but this is the pizza that I deserve right now. And so I took my girlfriend back to Oneonta for the first time a couple months ago. And on the car ride back, I warned her. I was like, listen, it's real trash. She said she'd be fine. And I was like, you know what? Maybe she will be. Because she's also from upstate New York. I was like, maybe she gets it. Wrong. What happens is we show up at 1 p.m. to my friend's 21st birthday party. And unbeknownst to me, they had been drinking since 7 a.m. And so I'm not even in the driveway and beers are flying through the sunroof of my car. And so, you just got to deal with it. And so my friend got a new apartment and he's on the 2nd floor. And he had a porch roof you could get onto. But normally, for some reason, college kids love drinking on roofs. But when they do that, there's normally a window perpendicular to the roof so you can get out easy. And there wasn't here. What there was is there were 2 windows on either side about 4 or 5 feet apart. And you had to do 2 very necessary steps. You had to grab on to the inside of the windowsill and then swing your whole body out onto the porch. And we had 12 drunk guys trying to do it all at the same time. And we all made it out fine. It worked great. And little happy note. And we're out there for 5, maybe 6 minutes. And then we ran out of beer. And when you're on the roof without alcohol, now it's not fun anymore. Now you're getting sunburnt on a hard, scratchy surface. I don't like this. I'm going to go back inside. And so we all funnel back in, and the night progresses, and some girls show up. And my friend, Zach Erbe, decides to go talk to this girl. And Erbe, we call him Erbe. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, but no one ever accused him of being smart, right? And he walks up to this girl and tries to convince her to go out on the roof with him. And somehow he convinces her. And so he walks over to the window and says, quote, all right, I'll meet you out there, and then just falls out the window. Did neither of the 2 necessary steps to get on the window, on the porch. And so meanwhile, my friends are on the bottom of the porch minding their own goddamn business as Erbe comes crashing down to earth. And so he had a beer in his hand. He didn't open it and he crunched it when he fell. He got scared, and that's fair. And he stands up and goes, "Holy shit, I just fell out the fucking window." And cracks his beer and goes back inside unscathed like he didn't just fall 2 stories. My friend Levi, whose house it was, bolts over to the window, looks down, Erbe's not there. He's like, "I swear I left him here," right? Turns around, sees Erbe talking to the same girl drinking his foamy crunched beer, trying to go on the roof. She said no, for those of you wondering. But what we didn't know at the time was when Erbe fell, he blew out the entire ass and middle seam of his jeans. And so we found that out the next morning when my girlfriend came into the room and sees me passed out on the floor covered in liquor and pebbles with a Reese's cup spot welded to my face next to Erbe's bare white hairy ass. And it was just then she realized about my level of trashiness. Thank you guys so much.
Seamus, man! Seamus Murphy!